Well, hello and welcome today. Today we're going to talk about earn 300, 600, 900 per sale. And I'm going to go through here's how it works. So by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what I do to bring in. I have $900 days and $1,800 days as a stay-at-home mom who used to do the dash. Sorry. So let's just jump right into this. There is no gatekeeping here. I'm going to walk you through exactly everything about this. So, let's get started to the first part. Hey, friends, if you're over 50, tired of trying to figure out this whole online income thing, tonight's live or today's live is for you. I'm going to simplify it all. No experience or degree needed, beginner friendly, and just a real sustainable way to create income from home. I was doing the dash. I wasn't making ends meet. I was a struggling, stressed out mom. If you are new to me today, make sure that you drop me in a newbie in the comments wherever you are seeing this. Say hi. Listen, this literally saved my kids and I. I've been doing this for 18 months. I make money online with programs that I didn't even create. Drop a replay in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out. Be sure to grab the free blueprint as you see this scrolling thing across the screen here. That's how you grab the free blueprint. It's free, guys. Go grab it. So let's get into this. I was doing the dash, wasn't making enough, praying to God and asking God for a way because I needed a way to work from home and be at home with my kids. I couldn't figure it out on my own. I didn't know which way to go. I didn't know how to do. I needed substantial income. I needed more because the 15 to 20 an hour wasn't going to make it. Like I knew that wasn't the answer, but I couldn't figure out what the answer was. Now I work from home. Now I make 100% profit on products I didn't create. We're in the e-learning industry and I'm going to walk you guys through this. My number one selling program is a $900 program. If I were to ask you today, what would that do for you if you woke up tomorrow to a $900 notification on your phone? What would you do? Because that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about today. So here's an income disclaimer. I'm going to actually share some testimonials inside of our community as well as my own. So this is a business, you guys. The information and strategies provided in this video for educational purposes only should not be considered a guarantee of financial success. Results vary based on individual effort and experience. So we're going to go through this. This is your business. You make 100%. When you get paid, it goes directly to you. It is your business. You're not working for a company. You don't have a set time schedule or a set income. Income is not limited. Okay. So why most over 50 struggle online? They're overwhelmed with technology. They think that they can't do something because they're scared of what if it's got like tech skills that I don't have tech skills. This is made for us. It is a beginner step-by-step program. Okay. Scams, trying to figure out what's real and what isn't. That was me. I was like, man, I don't want to figure out if it's real, if it's not real. I was scared and I was a skeptic too. When I first saw this girl scrolling on TikTok, now you can do this on any social media platform, but the fastest, quickest way to get going would be actually to do this on TT. You could do it anywhere, but to get in front of a lot of people in a short period of time, that would be it. We make short little videos. I'm going to walk you guys through what we do. So feeling too late to start. Maybe you feel like you're too late to start something new. I'm going to squash that bug right now. It is not too late because I did this. You could do this. Lack of guidance or community. Well, in ours, you have the main community. We have 57,000 people. Plus you have me. Okay. So the truth is you just need a step-by-step plan and a system, something simple, proven, and supportive. So we do 2 hours a day. We focus our day on mastering that 2 hours. And can I tell you something? Sometimes I don't even spend that. Sometimes I spend more. Sometimes I spend less. This is the focus. What do? We make content. I make short videos. If you are sick and tired of struggling, if you're sick and tired of trying to figure out what is out there, what you can do, this is made for beginners. It's made for everyday people. And I'm going to show you that. I make short videos, 7-second, 35-second, 1 minute. Here is an example of a 7-second, and it gives me a chance to sip my coffee. Let me give you some examples of this. Here's a 7-second. I'm going to hit record. And I'm going to hit stop. Listen, that's 7 seconds. And then I'm going to add some text on the screen, pick a popular song, and hit post. Can you do that? Absolutely. Yes, you can. Think about everything in life that you've already done. You've probably done things way harder than make a stinking video. Here's a 1-minute video. I can't believe this is real. Last year, I was stuck. I was struggling, stressed out mom, doing the dash, wasn't making enough, and I was constantly on the go. Do you know I wake up whenever I want? I go to bed whenever I want. I have peaceful mornings. I can sit outside, drink my coffee, make a video, or sit out there and listen to the birds. If that sounds good to you, then drop me a yeehaw. Also, run to my profile, drop your email in, wait 5 minutes, check your inbox, promo and trash. Look for the free blueprint. I'm giving you a free blueprint. Grab the blueprint. If it goes to your promo and trash, move it out of there so you don't miss me. And then let me know what you think by emailing me or messaging me back. That's it. That's what I do. You guys can do what I do, okay? So moving right along, let's go back to this. Half hour posting free ads. We have 200 high traffic websites. Choose some. Choose what you want to post to. Post those free ads, okay? It's just a classified ad. If you have ever sold a pair of shoes, a piece of furniture, a jacket, you've already done that. If you've never done it, don't worry about it. We'll show you how. We'll show you how to do it, tell you where to go. I told you everything is in this program. Respond to comments and emails. I'm sure you can do that. And let's move right along. Thanks be to God. Darlene says, starting the week off with a $900 sale, it's more than her monthly Social Security. This grandma gets so excited every time. He is faithful, and I am grateful. Alana, Saturday lunch and Coastline Drive 900. I did my 2 hours this morning. She said, then got in the car with my 2 lovely children, and while at lunch, the 900 came through. We then fetched the dog and went on a beautiful coastline drive. How does that sound to you? Because to me, that's why I love what I do. We get our time back. We have freedom to come and go and do what we want to do. So what actually works? Having a business that's automated. And I'm going to explain that to you in the next slide. Community support, 57,000 members we have. A step-by-step training. That's what I have. I followed a step-by-step training. And we have real mentorship. Not only do you have the main community, but you have me. And I have my own community. So that's exactly why I love this. It's the ultimate business in a box. The ultimate guide, Legacy 2.0. It's not just a business. It's a full foundation for online income that works at our pace. So even if you're not techie, I had to learn these high income earning skills called digital marketing skills. I took those skills and did what? Created my 7-second, 35-second, 1-minute video every single day for 18 months. My number one selling program is a $900 program. I make 100%. So I ask you, how many of those do you need to make an impact in your life and your children's lives and your grandchildren's lives? Because if you do the math, 900 times 12 is 10,800. If you had 3 customers a week, that's 10,800 a month. Are you doing something where you could get to that point right now? Are you doing something that could take you to that place? If you're not, then you're missing out on an opportunity. And I just tell it like it is. I didn't know that you could have an automated system. Who the heck? Where does this come from? I didn't know that we could have an automated system. Now mine is personalized now, but let me tell you something. That automated system is how I still have an automated system, but mine looks a little different. And let me see if I can show you guys. Oops, I typed it in wrong. I'll show you what mine looks like, just so you understand what it looks like. When you go there and you're like, oh, yours doesn't look like that. Well, that's because I've been making money online for 18 months. So I made mine personal. Okay. You can do that too, but this is what I used in the beginning. Now, so this is what mine looks like. Okay. Remove, add. That's what mine looks like because I was doing the dash. Before this business, I was delivering stinking food, aiming for $1,800 a month. That's what I was doing. So as soon as somebody grabs that blueprint, yes, send me the blueprint, it says. Put in your best email. And then as soon as you do that, this is me 10 seconds. Go to the pink button. Then you're on my website. Then you can get started. If you want the 9 is right there. If you don't want the 9, just scroll down and I'll walk you guys through that later. So let's get back to this. So 1 out of 20 people get started with this business when they take that action right there. They put their email in. They get to see that video. That blonde is the founder of this. So they get to see that video and they get to see another video inside of their automated email system. That automated system is how I got my first customer at 4:30 in the morning, 4:30. Didn't know who he was, didn't know anything about him, never got on a phone call. We don't chase people. We don't slide into DMs. We have this system for a reason. And it is life-changing to have something that's out there, man, working for you 24 hours around the clock so that we don't have to do the grind. I love it. I absolutely, if I was to do anything in the world, anything at all, now that I know what I know now, I would make sure it was automated. Because you know what? I don't want to do the 9 to 5 grind. And when you learn from somebody that you can actually work smarter and not harder, that changes how you live. Think about it. Think about it. Do you want to put in the 9 to 5 grind? Do you want to work 12-hour shifts? Or do you want to have a system that's working for you and you don't even have to work that hard? Like I'm talking 2 to 3 hours, maybe, depends on how many platforms you go on. I'm on 2 platforms, this one and TT. So let's go to the next screen. Laura said first sale. I was going to say first sale, 900. She said, I had my first sale on day 7, been working so hard to be consistent and present online, and I'm pumped to have my first sale. These are screenshots of people in our community. And one of the awesome things about this is we can actually share. So I usually tell a little bit of a story in mine so that people, if they take mine and they share it, there's a little story attached to it. High income earning skills. So this is what I learned. Okay, this is what you get to learn. You get to learn how to build a business online, but the number one thing is learning marketing skills. We're learning marketing skills. I'm learning how to create a 7-second video, a 35-second video, and a 1 minute. Okay, so Legacy 2.0 is a $900 program. Digital Mastery 6, daily pay is 3. Launchpad I scratched out because I'm going to tell you why. As soon as she told me I could only promote that one, I said, I don't want it. I purchased the 9, so I have all 4. I didn't purchase one at a time. I purchased that program called Legacy 2.0. I paid a one-time website fee in June of 2024. And I want you to let that sink in for a second. 18 months ago, I decided to step out, do something I was uncomfortable, scared about, nervous about, a skeptic. I've never done anything like this before in my life. And I did it anyway. I just did it. I was like, you know what? I wasn't finding a 9 to 5 job. I wanted to homeschool my kids and I was praying to God and he brought me this. And I was like, I didn't understand it. I didn't know if it was going to work. I didn't know if I could do it. It is the best thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. I don't have to work as hard. I have time to homeschool. I fit this into my life in the pockets of my day. If I had to take off for the rest of the day today, it's okay. I have an automated system and I can create a 7-second video 3 times in the day if I have to, or like a 35-second talking or a 1 minute. And yes, you can do it faceless too. I'm just not a big fan of faceless, which is why I go face forward. But there is faceless training in here, and I'll show you guys that. So let's move right along because I paid a one-time purchase of a program. I'm not paying monthly fees. There is no monthly fees. We are part of a community, and I'm going to share that as well in a minute. But I did that in June of 2024. My first customer was the 900. I was in profit mode ever since. Like, it's crazy to me. I got sick kids in the house if you're hearing coughing. So Cecilia, another 900. Today I got paid to take a nap. Are you paid to take a nap? Let me tell you something. I laugh at this because I I don't think I put it in here, but I posted one time where I took a nap and I woke up to a 900. And it's funny because I'm not the only one. So she said, I still pinch myself every time that I make money doing something that involves relaxing. To think 2 years back, if I wasn't busy physically working, then I didn't have income. It's true. We are so designed to think, and this is the failure. I feel like this is the failure of the education system of society. They think in their minds, you got to go do 40 hours a week, and if you're not doing 40 hours a week, then you're not going to make it up. You're not going to, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you got to go do the time so you can make the money that keeps you broke and stuck and struggling. Because I did the 40 plus hours, I wasn't getting ahead. I was doing what society says. And when I go against the grain and I start a business online, I make more now from home, from a phone, than I ever did driving 40 hours a week, not being present, not being able to cook dinners. There were so many things wrong with that model because it wasn't working for me. And if you're out there and you have doctors and you have, you know what, the 9 to 5 is not made for? It's not made for a lot of people just like me. It's not made for that person that has to go to the doctors all the time. It's not made for that person who needs to care for an adult. Maybe their parents, maybe they're caring for their spouse, maybe they're caring for special needs adult children. The 9 to 5 doesn't work for a lot of people, and I'm one of them. So I am so thankful, grateful, and blessed that I get to do this. I get to wake up every day, decide what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go. If any of my kids are sick, which for the past, since Sunday, I've had two kids. One was really sick, and the other one's sore throat, sick, but not as bad as the other one. And I'm present. Do you understand? That's a blessing. So let's introduce you to Cecilia. I'm going to let you guys watch Cecilia. She is a mama from South Africa. Okay. And I'm going to let you listen to her. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Mhm. I agree. Yep. I agree because there's not. I've never seen anything that is even remotely close to this. So that is one of our millionaire mamas, and she's a millionaire in South African rands. Okay. So that was Cecilia. Now, I shared this because this is one of my screenshots that I shared in our community. And here's me telling a little bit of a story because if somebody wants to take this and share it in their content, they can, and it gives them something to share with somebody else. So I do try to tell a little bit of a story when I post stuff inside of the main community. Now, this is to show what is possible. Okay. I mean, obviously nine, but when I talk about $1,800 days, for me, that is a very specific number and a precious number. And it sounds weird to say that, but I was working my butt off. Like I was working 40 plus hours aiming for that for the month so that I could keep the roof over our heads and put the gas in the car to go and do it again. So, when you can have 1,800 in a day, that is crazy to me. It is so crazy to me. Um, and that's why I share that. Now, this is our community, the main community, and then this is my community. You get to be a part of both of those. And I'm going to show you quickly. Let me show you in real time. Okay. Let me show you in real time. what this looks like, okay? Instead of a screenshot. So hold on. Let's go over here. This is what it looks like real time, 57,000 of us. I know it's a little bit smaller on your side, so let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Is that better? It should be 57,000 of us, okay? Now, how do you get started? This is what it looks like to get started. Click here to get started. It is like step by step, okay? Now back to this. That is our community. Every single Monday, she does the exclusive training for people that purchase Legacy 2.0. And then if you don't choose Legacy, which is the 900, if you choose the 600, 300, or the 100, you can be in all the other trainings, okay? There is other trainings. And anybody can be in those, like everybody. But that exclusive training for people that purchase the 9 is on a Monday. Now, this is something awesome that she does for us. Remember this, we're not paying per month. She puts on webinars, okay, for people to invite other people to come to. Like for me to send out to my people, if I want to invite them to this, all I have to do is send out one email and it hits everybody in my list. Okay. This is something that is really priceless. So she thinks about you and your business and your customers. So you could invite your customers to this, which I would highly encourage you guys to do. Okay. Now, also every single day, she gives us a daily video, this is 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Drink your coffee and brush your teeth or something. Now this one is 3 minutes. They're very short, very short. Now, here's the wins that I was talking about. Here are the wins that you can screenshot, okay? Screenshot these wins. And I'm going to actually screenshot this one. I probably should do it later, but I'm not going to remember. So let me save this because this is what we're talking about here. Look at that. 5 days ago and they made the first sale. I like that. I think that's cool. So just sharing my win for today. And I don't know what they're sharing. So she's sharing. Okay. You could go through the wins. I don't want to take up too much time because I'm almost at that 27. This is where we can screenshot those wins and share those wins. And I would highly suggest you do that. I would also highly suggest you share your own wins, screenshot your own wins, and share them in your own content. Now, you are also part of my community. Okay. I just drop kind of like a daily little thing. Not to take away from the main community. I'm here to support small businesses. My community is a little different, but you have direct messaging to me right there. Direct messaging to me every single Thursday, which is today. I do a coffee and coaching hour, okay, or coffee coaching. I say 11:30 to 12, but it depends on what's going on, who's there. It goes over lots of times, but get in there, ask me for help, ask me. Sometimes I present something. Sometimes I just do Q&As. Okay. This is help. I am the bonus in your back pocket that you didn't know that you needed, that you get. Okay. If you want to access me, then you have me. If you don't, when I started, I had my program and I had the community. I didn't have a bonus in my back pocket, but I'm here. I wish I would have. So that's why I do it the way that I do it. And I learned I could have my own community, and that's why I did. So let's go back to this. Those are the communities. If you start today, these are the bonuses. Now that looks kind of small to me. Looks kind of small to me. Let me see if I can show you bigger right here. This might be bigger. I never thought about that. I don't know if it's bigger for you now, but community builders training, a Canva crash course. Listen, if you're not interested in the Canva crash course, don't open it. If you're not interested in making your own community, don't open it. These are bonuses. If you want to do invisible faceless empire marketing, your invisible empire faceless marketing, that's right there. 30-day market strategy growth plan. That's good. but there's also a 30-day momentum map, which is great. And there's a 7-day launch to profit, which is great too. 200 digital product ideas. If you're not interested in that, don't look at it. Like, this is just bonuses. Okay. Now, if you want to see how she hit that million in 17 months, it's right there. So you get all of these things. Okay. Now let's go back over here and let's go to the next thing. So my number one selling program is a $900 program. I want you to see that 12 customers times 9 is 10,800. That's only 3 customers a week. That's only 3 customers a week. Now let's go. Imagine this. I want you to take a second, because for me, this is like the perfect morning. If I wake up to my phone and have a customer and I'm sitting there outside relaxing, drinking a coffee, that's like, I don't know if that would be your perfect morning, but for me, that would be my perfect morning, where I wake up and I have a coffee and I have a payment and I have somebody that just started. That is awesome. Like, that's the best way to wake up. Having your coffee, taking your time, having a peaceful morning, and looking at your phone. Can you imagine what you would do with that today if you were doing that? Look at Ruben says, starting off the weekend right. First $900 sale 2 weeks into the program. So grateful I can cry. What if that was you? So I would encourage you to grab that free blueprint. Look at the blueprint. I go through everything. When I do these videos like this, I go through everything from beginning to end, so you have an understanding of what this is. Hi, Mike. How's it going? Sorry, I didn't see you. I was focused. All these 4, only 904 income streams. So that's $1,900 worth programs, but we're not purchasing one at a time, which is awesome. So just so you know. Good. Okay, good. That's my little presentation for you guys today. Okay. So if you have questions, let me know. If you drop in the comments, if you're watching this later, drop in the comments, what is one of your favorite things? Is it focusing on 2 hours a day and having an automated system? Or is it because we're making short videos? What do you love about this? The 100% profit, the 2 hours a day, or having an automated system? Just choose it. Drop it in the comments. If you have questions, simply reply back to this, either an email or message, or drop a comment. You guys have a blessed day, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you need me, I am like a text away. Okay. Bye. Bye, Mike. Have a